Yo, 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 once again, we back. This is with This Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
And, bro, good, dog?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I just saw some shit.
All right, we got my dog, of course. It's Do Work Media Sunday, so you know my boy Drew Money on the boards, man.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing, man?
I'm good, man. Just trying to survive this shit out here, man. You know, that's about it.
You and me both, my brother. You and me both, man. This shit is still getting boring now, man. At this point, it's like I don't know how much 2K I can play, how much Call of Duty I can play, how much movies I can watch. I'm rewatching shit now. I just need us to get off punishment as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Like I miss vibes. No, dead ass. Like I was like, damn. Like other than that, I was like, damn. Like I would have loved to go to Vibe just to get some shrimp or something, just to sit at the bar. You know what I'm saying? All this shit all fucked up now, man. Like I don't know what to do out here. My barber closed. Like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, man, this shit is nasty. I know they officially like closed all the beaches and shit. What was that? Wednesday, Tuesday?
Yeah, niggas had to be told that the beaches were closed. Niggas just didn't not go to the beach on their own. I saw a lot of folks going to the beach before that statement was released. I was just like, all right, man. I think we spoke about that a little bit last week too, but yeah. So what's good, man?
Everything, man. I mean, you know, we still got a lot of cases like getting piled up more and more by the day. I see New York is supposed to be getting some more ventilators because they actually been sharing ventilators like for patients in the hospital, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm hearing a lot of shit going on in New York that's like it's spreading out there up there. Like that this shit is really hitting New York hard. So, you know. Everybody stay home, man. Stay home or stay out the streets as much as possible, man. I know it's hard to just stay in the house, but, you know, if you can, stay in the house as long as you can.
I'm just hoping this shit could pass over by the time May roll around, especially because that's my girl's birthday is in May, so.
You got your girl birthday. You got
Shit,
Cinco de
mine
Mayo.
should be 2 weeks after that.
Your birthday.
June 13th, yeah.
Man,
They keep saying this shit might get worse before it get better.
this shit might clip the whole summer, bruh.
It might. They keep talking about football should be a go by the time September roll around, but I ain't even thinking that far, bro. Like, I want this shit to be over by the time May get here, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It ain't
You're right. It ain't looking like it, though. But, yeah. I mean, yeah, I saw that, too. What you think about that? Trump said he want the season to start, like, as planned. He said that. He's like, yo, I want the season to start. Like, I don't really, you know.
He keeps saying that he think the shit gonna die down by the time Easter. I mean not Easter. The temperature heat up.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that's why he said Easter, because that's when the heat really start to kind of pick up a little bit. But ain't nobody could call that shit because we haven't experienced this shit in a warm month yet. So this just off the heels of the winter. Because what, China first got it, what, like November?
Yeah, it was like winter time when it hit China.
But their seasons are different from ours, right?
I'm not really even sure. It should be, since it's on the whole other side of the planet. From what they say, yeah. It's supposed to be different, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I know though, man. This nigga say he still want the season to start, man. So
I don't know. Everything like Low Fly Town Festival, like this peak festival season, ain't nothing going on.
damn, when does Fly Time supposed to be? What, last month or something?
Bro, it's this month.
Oh, it's this month?
Mm-hmm.
Flower Town, that usually
Into
having
March, like beginning of April.
that be having no Somerville popping, man. Flower Town.
I went out there. I be going out there.
I wanted to go out there one year, but this is the year where you be like, damn, I wish I would have started going there more so I could appreciate it. For real. I just hope this shit don't cancel like the Motion Arts Festival and all that shit. I know October.
When that usually hit?
October, like in the October. Well, beginning of October. Like my birthday weekend, that'd be like the finale week for Motion. But I'm just hoping it don't last that long. Now that long, I'm like, all right, man, like what's going on, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. This shit just is nasty out here. Only things really open is like Walmarts and like
Everybody be walking the damn bridge. I tell you that.
yeah, I saw that the other day. I was like, damn, niggas is on this bridge, like, yeah.
He's definitely on the bridge walking. I guess he's just trying to find any and anything. They got the cruise ship just camped out
Yeah, I saw that.
over there.
That shit just sitting there.
That shit just sitting there. So I know they taking a hit in their pockets. Everybody had to cancel their trips, get their money back.
I saw some cruise. Well, I can't remember the specific line, the cruise line, but they wasn't giving niggas their money back. They was giving niggas like a portion of their money back, and still letting them keep the reservation. Like they was giving them like 30% of their money back, and still letting them keep the reservation once shit clear over. It was like fuck that, y'all ain't getting all this money. But I don't know, man.
I think there's one cruise ship that's trying to dock right now. I think it's two of them out there in Jacksonville, but they're not letting them dock their boat. So the boat's just sitting out in the water, just chilling, basically.
With people on it.
And they're trying to get the people, like saying, like, you know, the people who are sick and seasick and stuff like that. They're trying to get them off, and you know they'll keep everybody else on board. But I haven't seen any updates on that. But I saw that like last week sometime.
Hey, so like when like some shit like this happen, do these ships have like enough like supplies to keep everybody on there?
I hope so.
I would assume so.
But like
You just talking about the people who work it?
I mean, cause Drew, you said like it's actual like people on the ship and shit. So I'm saying like, how long would it take for them to start going like bare, like supply wise, or do they just have like an infinite stock? Like they just know some shit might happen and they might have to stay on the boat. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even think nobody would be on there right now. Or am I tripping?
Drew, and you just say it's trying to dock got like customers and shit on there too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So I'm saying like if a situation like this and they making them stay out on the water, like, you know, they're gonna eventually have to come like dock for real. They don't have nothing on the boat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it says more. This was updated yesterday. It says more than a dozen cruise ships remain stranded at sea right now. Some with passengers, some without. But ports are denying entry for passengers panic before returning home. So yeah, there's cruise ships still out there with people.
That's crazy.
Shit, crazy for real.
That's crazy, man. I know, man. Anyways, man, let's try to get on a little lighter note, bro.
Yeah, man. So, how y'all felt about Scott and Manny Fresh beat battle?
I think my dog Manny won, man, fair and square.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga Scott was playing shit he ain't even really produce all the way. Like, he produced a song that he dropped a song that Timbaland produced. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, all this co-producer shit, you should be getting half a point for that shit, man. Like,
then Swiss Beats gonna have this shit, certain shit draw, and I'm like,
yeah, like, since when we doing draws, bro?
Dog, Bat That Ass Up was a bigger record than Still Dre, bro. Like,
Dog, fucking Big Shit Poppin' is bigger than fucking Candy Shop. Y'all niggas is not.
Like, y'all
I see
bugging.
the nigga tweet
Like,
said, "Well, this shit is over. I want to see all y'all playing Candy Shop."
yeah, like y'all bugging.
Like,
y'all
no,
tryna-
bro, that shit is not like that.
y'all, like, be real, bro. Like y'all can't say it's because, like, you know how niggas might try to take it left and be like, well, Scott play instruments, Manny play instruments too. So like, we can't really try to degrade nobody to try to big one up. So nah, my dog Manny won that shit convincingly.
I had him winning 13-7.
I had him winning.
I had a prediction of 15-5 though.
But you know what's funny? I noticed out of all these battles, like niggas pull those Beyonce tracks out like big jokers, bruh. Like they'll drop the Beyonce.
Yeah, that'd be like one of their last.
That'll be like,
couple
hey, I
records.
need this round. Let me drop this Beyonce round.
Yeah,
Let me drop
it's
this
like an
Beyonce.
automatic dub.
Yeah, let me
kinda,
get that
sorta.
real quick. Let me get that. I don't even care what you play. I'm gonna play this Beyonce, and I'm gonna win this round, and then we just deal with the next round. Like I noticed that like niggas play the Beyonce track, the Beyonce tracks to get that free round. But Lil Jon and so hold on, so you had, of course you had Manny winning.
I had Manny winning 13-7.
Drew, you caught it?
Nah, I'm still not on social media.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, it was a good ass battle though. It was a good ass battle.
Did you watch the T-Pain and Lil Jon last night?
I caught some of it.
I didn't catch all. I caught like the second half of it.
It was kind of slow to me at first, so I don't know if it picked up.
Man, Lil Jon was trying to go Hollywood and pop on this nigga, man. I was kind of disappointed in Lil Jon, but he was playing them EDM songs, man. The shot song, the little turn down for what song?
He got some techno records, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's when he played those. He played another one. I was like, man, where B.I.B.I. at, man? You know what I'm saying? Like come on, bro. Like you done went Hollywood on niggas, bro.
I
like,
seen some people saying Lil Jon was winning. So if that trend continued, I'm assuming that he won. I actually have to go back and look at the live.
I'm gonna watch the whole thing.
Half.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I caught like I was bouncing back and forth. So the shit that I did caught, like I was like, man, why he play this? And then like I was reading the comments and he was like, why you ain't play B.I.B.I. yet? Like why you ain't play this yet? Why you ain't play that yet? And it's like, all right, man. Like it's like, what you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you forgot where you came from.
You know, I treat that how Scott was dropping some of them records too, like them pop records. They felt like they could get an automatic W off that shit.
Yeah, like no. When Scott played that Justin Timberlake shit, I was like, oh, this nigga's wildin', bro. Like,
yeah, I'm tired of hearing that record now.
Nah,
like,
my nigga.
Everybody been playing. Timbaland played that shit twice from Swiss.
Exactly, like
and
nah,
who
nigga.
made Swiss and Timbaland like the
Like the
commissioners of
commissioners?
the beat battles, bro? Like. The niggas don't even be scoring right. Like both of them, I be seeing people in the comments like after each one play a record, it be 1-1. I be like, no, that's not how you judge it. Like
I don't know how do you get 1-1 when this one nigga have to win a round? Like
exactly.
it can't be like what are you talking about, bro? Like what
exactly, that shit is
like y'all
is
got the
wild
wrong
to me.
niggas officiating these shits, bro. Like
But the whole thing with the Manny and Scott, it was a lot of dick riding in the comments, bro, and a lot of I've been seeing people saying 9-0 Scott.
yeah.
I've been seeing
Disrespectful.
people. Yeah, Fat Joe was very. I understand, like, bro, he played a big part, but like, dog, don't play Manny like that. And Russ, like, first of all,
block
nigga,
Russ. See, they should have blocked Russ. They should have blocked Ebro. They should have blocked Fat Joe. They should have blocked.
Talking about, oh, it's a wash. Like Manny ain't ready for this. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
my dog Manny hitting this nigga with nothing but gangster shit, dog. This nigga was playing motherfucking video game menu music, man. Like, get this nigga out of here, man.
MTV Crib music, man.
MTV
for Russ. That's
Crib
why I can't
music.
take his opinion on
Yeah,
this
like,
shit
Russ,
serious
like-
at all. That shit was hilarious, man.
Like, Russ.
I'm just looking at the comments like, bro, this what we doing? Like,
Nah, niggas was dick riding, bro. Like,
that shit was
like,
nasty.
that shit was nasty, bro. I was like, bro, like, these are grown men. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, like, come on now. Like, y'all got the same set of ears I got. Like, come on now. Come on. What we doing? Hey, I did see the whole, like, niggas had 9-0. As the shit went on, niggas was like, oh, this is what to be a sweep. I was like, what? What are y'all talking about? What we talking about, bruh? Then this nigga, like you say, he's playing the co-produced shit. You shouldn't get no. You might say half point, so you should get no point for that. Like, that's not your beat. If you just contributed a small part to that, and I think, hold on, let me before I even get into that, Just Blaze broke this shit down perfectly. Like, he was like, listen, like, niggas was playing co-produced shit. So, like, all right, let's say you take away the keys he put on Still Dre. You know what I'm saying? You would still have that song minus his keys, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You take away whatever Manny Fresh been playing, you don't have a large part of Cash Money discography. Period.
Yo, Still Dre is not seeing back that ass up.
That was a way
So the
bigger
fact
record
that I
than
saw
Still
that
Dre.
Timbaland and Swiss had that shit as a draw was just like, bro, like, y'all
Disrespectful.
better than that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
they
for real,
they
bro.
know
Like,
better. That's the thing. They know better.
And fucking Candy Shop and goddamn Big Shit Popping, like, no, bruh. Like, no. Y'all niggas ain't playing that shit now, dog. That's why I was telling you and Reggie about that shit, man. Like, a lot of y'all niggas ain't playing that shit, man. Not saying that y'all was, but I'm like, bruh, like, that's probably why I said that album wasn't really like that. You go back and you listen to that shit, like, bro, you're not putting that shit on, like, I want to see niggas. When we clear this shit, I want to see niggas bumping that shit over Big Shit Poppin'. And Big Shit Poppin' was a great record, bruh.
I guarantee
a great
you,
fucking record.
we in a club and they doing an old record, like early 2000s breakdown. They are playing Big Shit Poppin' before they play Candy Shop. I guarantee you. I can guarantee you that. Like Candy Shop and shit like that, them the songs they play when it's time to leave, when the lights on. If that, I don't even think they playing that. Honestly, like you're not going to no club right now and they playing Candy Shop. Are they playing any 50 Cent in the club when you go?
Except in the club, maybe. Are they still playing that? I don't know. You more.
I don't be hearing no 50 Cent. Drew, do you be hearing 50 Cent when we go out? No disrespect to 50 Cent, but like I'm just saying, like
I know they still be playing some of T.I. records.
They play a lot of T.I. records. That's my point. I don't get it. I don't get it. They still play like the Get Loose song with him and what else? Who's on Get him and Nelly? That was him and Nelly, right?
Get loose.
Get loose. Get loose. Get loose.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
get
dun,
it out of
dun,
here.
dun. Come on, man.
Dog, what had me crying yesterday? Them boys said window shopping was basically 50 Cent taking Mace out on a date.
They said
And that shit had me.
yeah, the nigga laid was like that was basically 50.
So when
that
I
was
was
basically
looking
Mace.
at the still shots, I'm like, oh shit, that shit do look like
They
that.
bought milkshakes and fries.
That shit was funny as fuck. I never thought about that. Twitter
They bought
got a
rings.
way of exposing some shit. That shit had me.
They bought rings
dead.
and designer sneakers together. Cars. That video hard though. That video was hard.
At the end of the day, though, Manny got the edge, man. We're not doing that. I see Pleasure P and Bobby V supposed to have a battle on Monday. Not trying to see that.
Hold on now.
I'm not trying to see that.
I don't think they got 20 records now. They can go through like 10. No, real talk. I know you trying to be funny.
But see, that's the thing. Like when you start doing these shit, it's like you gotta separate.
Yeah.
Who, like the qualifiers here. You know what I'm saying? Like
everybody
can't do a fucking beat battle, bro. Like a hits battle.
I listen
like,
to 10 records from both of them. Like if they just run through 10 real quick, I listen to that. I got Bobby V though.
I'm not even being disrespectful because I don't know. Does Pleasure P have any records that he's done outside Pretty Ricky?
I Did You Wrong. What else?
For other artists? Because that's what really separates you as a producer. Like if you,
I guess we would have to find out on Monday, bro. We would find out. We'd be like, oh shit, he did do that. Oh damn, what's going on? Where have I been? It would be one of those moments.
I don't know. I don't think Pleasure P and Bobby V would be a good battle. I mean, you put Bobby V up against maybe who is somebody that would be in his class?
I don't know. I think if Pleasure P would be in his class.
I don't know. Like we still need them Ye and Pharrell battle. That's what we need.
Yeah,
Like
that's honestly the only one that matters at this point. That's all that matters, bro. Hold on. Oh, we still need that. They were saying Southside need to battle somebody. Southside versus either Zaytoven or they were saying Lex Luger, but I think Southside will watch Lex Luger.
I still want Justice League and Cool and Dre.
Okay, them three battles we can go for then.
Yeah.
Cool and Dre, Justice League, Zaytoven and Southside, or Zaytoven versus Mike Will. Cause them the only three that's like really top tier in that group. Is Zaytoven, Mike Will, Southside. Without Southside, you don't got a lot of offspring. Without Zaytoven, you don't got a lot of offspring. Without Mike Will, you don't got a lot of people neither. So I think them the only three that I would put up against each other. Then you, of course, the Ye and Pharrell. Them the only three that really matter to me, honestly, battle wise. You're right though. I would watch that Bobby V shit, but I'm not really pressed to see that. Who even said that? Like
They brought it up.
who brought that
They
up?
inserted themselves in the shit.
Oh see.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cause niggas gotta request that. Y'all just can't be like, hey, what about You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying.
The
though.
whole everybody can't be a part of the greatness category, bro.
Yeah, nah,
everybody can't assert themselves and shit.
Nah, we didn't ask for that. You know
No,
what I'm
we
saying?
didn't.
Like niggas asking for the Babyface and Teddy Riley battle that got postponed. We asked for that. You know what I'm saying?
Why did they postpone that?
I'm not sure.
That was supposed to be Saturday, right?
It's supposed to be today. At
Oh,
6
today?
o'clock.
And they postponed it?
Yeah, they postponed it.
Why they postpone? Ain't shit going on?
It ain't shit going on, bro.
Niggas
It
postponed
ain't
it.
shit
See?
going on, dog. It ain't nothing going on. Like
Ain't nothing going
what
on.
excuse
Ain't no
do you
reason-
have? What excuse do
You
you
ain't
have?
on tour, nigga. Like,
Exactly. What excuse
everybody in
do
the
you
fucking
have?
house.
What excuse do you have, Babyface? What's going on, Teddy?
That would have been a great one, too. I definitely would have tuned in for that shit.
Niggas
That's
been
like late 80s, going in the 90s time, too.
golden there and shit.
Hell yeah.
Niggas been saying Teddy ain't ready, and I'm like, bruh, nah,
No, Teddy
bruh.
got some
Teddy
shit.
got some shit, but
Teddy got some shit.
do
Babyface got some shit, too.
He do got some
But
shit,
Teddy
too.
got the New Jack Swing era, and he got like going into the early 90s, late 90s.
yeah,
Like
Black Street still.
that's what I'm saying. So he got two eras that he could get into.
I'm saying they been saying Babyface going. They say Babyface gonna go on his Madonna production, and then what Teddy gonna play No Diggity, and I'm like, hold on, bro, hold on, hold on. Now it's the same shit with the Beyonce shit. So y'all saying all of a sudden if a nigga play a Madonna record, that's supposed to trump the nigga around? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. Like I don't get it, but that'd be a good battle to me. I'm ready for that. But yeah, niggas can't be inserting themselves in these shit at all. We gotta ask for that.
I want to see if we doing some more R&B shit. I would like to see shit. I would like to see like a group go head to head. I saw KC went live the other night singing live. That nigga still got it, bro.
Yeah, he look healthy too.
Yeah, I saw that shit on Twitter. He was singing some of their hits. He still got that shit, bro.
That nigga still got that voice.
And I remember JoJo when they was in concert a couple years back. That nigga was,
He ain't had it no more.
no,
Damn,
No.
JoJo.
no. Dog was like, them notes wasn't hitting the same, bro. I don't know because of his, drug use or anything like
Yeah.
that. I don't know.
Now both of them niggas was on. I don't know what they was on, but they was. It's good to see KC looking a little healthy now though. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
JoJo, that nigga was hitting the note on stage, and I was like, like nah, we not doing that.
But what battle wise, like what
Niggas really need to do a battle rap while you
a
bullshitting.
battle rap, like, yeah, I don't know why the battle rappers not, what's going on, man?
Are you talking about like with smack shit?
They ain't getting on that.
No, they can't do no events.
I'm talking about like how they doing the Instagram shit.
Oh, they could do that. Somebody
could.
go around and somebody else go around. Yeah,
Everybody
they
in
could
the
do that.
comments, like-
Shit, they done did a silent room before. You ever seen a silent room battle?
Mm-mm.
So silent room battle got nobody in that shit.
It's just the
It's just them two.
and Smack or whoever, like,
Yeah, it's like no crowd, no nothing like that, and then we're just going head to head, and that's why they call the shit the silent room. They could do that shit live.
that'd be hard.
That would be hard,
That'd be hard, bro.
but I would actually like to see some rappers actually go head to head so we can debunk a lot of shit. But these niggas wouldn't do it.
Nah, they not.
They
gonna
want to
do
get
that.
paid and all kind of shit.
They wouldn't do. Now
Yeah.
that would be like some high view. You talking about
Yeah,
Lil Jon Boy had almost 300,000 last night. That would be like
yeah.
upper 600K.
And I might be wrong. Did Scott and Manny reach like 300K on trip? Or was it like 280?
It was like two something. They
200?
they was barely at 200 something. It was like 220 at the highest.
I could have swore they hit 270. I might be wrong. I know T-Pain and John was gonna hit high though. Dawg, them boy had the one, Twitter quick with the jokes. So I guess when T-Pain was sticking his tongue out real fast and shit, like
Yeah.
moving his head, talking about when she ride in your face and you try to keep up with her rhythm.
Nah, man.
That shit had me weak. I'm like, dog, come on, man. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, they been talking about doing a concert together too when everything clear up.
Manny still be going live, still be doing sets like at
was
night and
like,
shit. He be killing his sets. Like the way he be transition from old school to new school music, his transitions be fire,
I
dog.
mean, he a DJ first, so
Yeah.
you know.
Well, you do have to know how to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
No, shout out to all the DJs who be doing their set. Dale be killing his sets. Scrib be
Scrib.
doing his sets. Shout out to y'all,
I
boy,
done got
man.
tagged. DJ Cool, he had a good one last week.
I gotta follow him. I ain't catch
on
his.
Facebook. He had Facebook lit the other night. They was
Word.
doing this thing $2 Tuesdays. So everything. Niggas still doing anything on the internet, man. That's the thing, man. Like with this whole thing or whatever. Like people, we just find entertainment where it always been, which is niggas always gonna be on social media. So I don't know, man.
Imagine this would have been the 90s.
Oh yeah, that would have been
No
crazy.
internet.
That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy, bro. If this was going on in the 90s and we had social media back then.
Pac would have been wildin', bro.
Yeah, I can't imagine Pac with a Twitter. Somewhere he can put his thoughts.
Peak 96? Peak
We can put
95?
his thoughts 24 hours a day. Like imagine waking
Niggas
up.
would have been tagging Biggie in posts.
Imagine waking up the next morning and Pac went crazy at like 3 in the morning.
These niggas wild now and they 40 something. Imagine these niggas in their 20s. Like,
Bruh, Pac couldn't have a Twitter, dog.
this shit would have been too nasty.
You right? He would have been tagging Biggie and all kind of shit, bruh.
Without internet though, he still would have been dropping records.
Oh yeah,
He would have been dropping records, sending them to the radios and all kind of shit.
yeah, man.
All you could have did back then was do 3-way. Like if this shit was going on, you could have just called, be on the phone all day. Your
Yeah,
mama get mad at
3-way.
you for being on the phone and shit.
3-way of Star 69. Call niggas back that call that you missed.
That Star 69 shit still work?
I don't know. I ain't did Star 69 in a very, 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 very. But that's crazy. Like our kids not gonna do nothing about that shit, bro. They not gonna know the days of even like when we first started getting cell phones, wait until 7 o'clock so the shit be free. Shit like that. Like
Niggas used to call 3-way and somebody be mute to kind of catch somebody slipping and shit.
oh yeah.
Call somebody 3-way, catch somebody talking shit.
Hey,
But like, yeah, nigga, what's up?
That shit was wicked, man.
hey,
I'm on the line now. What's up?
Hey,
Niggas definitely used to do that shit.
hey, that was dog. Them early phone use days is crazy, bro. That's all I can say, man. Damn, boy, took it back. Girl sitting on 3-way on mute, dog. What if she had mute? He had to cover the little hole, whatever. Finger. You can hear somebody like, "Hey, hold up, bro."
You can always tell when somebody hopped on.
You
the
can tell
phone,
when somebody hop on the call, like, "Hey, hold up, bro."
I know what's going on here.
We doing too much talking, dog.
Right.
I doing too much talking. You quiet, dog. There's something else going on.
Y'all ever get bagged that way?
Me?
Anybody?
Oh, a female.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Happened to me. Also.
About 7th, 8th grade.
It happened to me in 9th grade. It happened to me in 8th grade too.
But like with some niggas, nah. I was pretty much cool with all the niggas. I ain't never really had no problem with nobody. But I've heard about some stories. Niggas had to handle that in the gym the next day.
Oh, yeah, them gym fights used to go up, bro. The locker room, the gym locker room
Niggas
fights.
had to handle that in the gym the next day.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
That shit was hilarious. I do kind of miss them days though. I ain't gonna lie. Them shit used to be fun. You be on 3-way, just be. But now you got the FaceTime shit now. I even heard they got some shit called like Zoom. You can have up to like 30 something people on that shit.
Yeah, but hold
It's
on,
a lot
man.
more convenient. More convenient now.
It was Uvo before that though. Hey, them days used to go up. That was like what? Dude, that was like what? 2010 through 2012 or some shit like that.
I would say probably about 09.
09, yeah. Yeah, you right. You right. You don't. Yeah. them Uvo days used to go up, bro. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but them shit, it was OOVOO. Hey, that shit used to go up. That was like the first FaceTime before niggas got the iPhone 4, dog. Like, that was the one right there. You can have that shit on your laptop. I used to run it on my laptop, bro. Like, that shit used to go up, dog.
Way better than Skype.
Word, dog. I never fuck with Skype. I was always a Uvo nigga, bro. But yeah, that was the first one, and then it went to FaceTimes and the group FaceTimes, which it took forever for. They should have had group FaceTime like damn near iPhone 5. It should have been had that going on. Then now we
I
had
look at the transition of the iPhone, but the first iPhone was so trash, bro.
the 3G one.
Cause that shit was like an iPod, basically.
Yeah.
This shit had the big back.
Yeah.
That shit was whack. But niggas was on that shit, and I wasn't really a fan of that shit at that time.
I didn't really like the first iPhone.
No.
I don't like.
You
that
remember
shit.
how we used to trip off the Android because they phones were so big, and we
Yeah.
had the iPhone 4, and I was like, bro, why y'all walking around with them big ass phones?
Yeah.
Like now, I get it now because
I need the big iPhone now. I
yeah,
can't
because
have no
this
little
shit,
iPhone.
the shit compact, and it's not gonna hold no space like that. Like it just look weird,
Mhm.
and your quality gonna be trash as fuck. Your app still looking all type of. Your Instagram still have probably look the brown one, the brown icon. Remember when
brown
Instagram used the
icon.
brown icon?
When
YouTube
was
had the TV.
that was crazy.
Hell
That was crazy. That was crazy. And Instagram was the only iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Facebook. You only could get on Facebook unless you had a college email.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, but I didn't have one then though. One of my homeboys was in school and he had one.
That must have been like 05, 06 time frame.
It's been the beginning of
Yeah,
Facebook.
like the beginning of that shit. It started as a school, like a college only thing,
Uh-huh.
and then locals started infiltrating that
Yes,
shit.
sir. Got off that
Hey.
MySpace.
Hey, bro, I remember getting on MySpace one day, bro. Where everybody at, bro? Like this is just dead now, dog. Like ain't nothing going on, bro. This shit wild. I gotta get on my old MySpace and get my photos off that
Man,
shit.
that
bro.
shit, it ain't gonna let you do it.
For real.
I tried. All that shit gone. It's completely different.
So what they do? Like
I have no idea.
what they do with all them photos, bro?
I have the only photo I had was my profile picture, and that was it. Everything else was gone.
That's crazy. So like what? So what they do with our photos? Just got our photos somewhere? Like
In a warehouse somewhere.
nah, You right. It's in a digital warehouse somewhere. Like all our information and shit, bro. Like that's crazy. I did try to get my MySpace before, but it was like on our old like Yahoo email, and I don't even know nothing related to that email no more. And Yahoo email don't even exist no more. So I tried to get in that shit, and it was like nah. Times, bro.
Definitely times.
2000s. Early
Y'all ever used
2000s.
to use XG's? That shit was whack.
Yeah, that
Jeeves
shit
ain't
was
know a goddamn thing.
The Google got him out the paint.
Yeah, Google
Real
got the
quick.
get your goofy suit the fuck up out of here, bro. I'm getting the fuck. I never like I asked Jeeves like a couple of things like, oh, this
I
nigga
might
don't-
have used XG's last time. No bullshit. Probably 4th, 5th grade, maybe. Maybe. After that, it was just Google all the way.
Yeah,
Like,
Google like nah. I would use Yahoo before I use Ask Jeeves, bro. That nigga Jeeves ain't really know nothing like that, bro. That nigga ain't had that much search inquiries yet. Got that nigga. Yeah, you right. Google got that nigga up out of here, bro.
Yeah, that nigga ain't no shit for real.
He ain't know a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I remember that it was like a little virtual little gaming called Habbo Hotel.
It was like The Sims or something,
Something
like
like that. It literally was just like The Sims, but it was online. Or, but it's like you go to like a hotel. It's a bunch of different people from all across the world, and like you can go to like have dance parties or like chat rooms or shit. Like it's basically like a virtual chat.
that. You know, that's one thing I never really like got into as a kid. I wish I did. I probably would have knew way more people. Like I had a cousin. Like this nigga used to be on like all the chat rooms, all the aims, like all the shit like that. Like how you been saying, like if he was playing a game online, that shit had a chat room. That nigga knew like at least 10 people in each chat room, bro. Like real talk, like
Yeah.
I'll go up to this nigga house because he put me on Degrassi and shit like that. So like you know, his aunt is like his mom was my aunt, so I used to always go over there. We were watching that shit. This nigga computer used to be going off, bing, 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 bing. Oh yeah, I'm about to get on these chats, bro. Like I used to be in there. He put me down with a couple of girls and sit off that shit, dog, bro. Like real talk, like oh yeah, this the Charleston chat. You know, he put me down. I was like, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Like I wasn't that privy to chat rooms like that back then. And now when people ask me about like Twitter and shit, I just tell them it's a big chat room. That's all it is.
Yeah,
But yeah, that shit is crazy.
I
Like
used to fuck with that AOL shit.
yeah. The dial up.
I don't miss that shit though. The process of getting on the internet, I don't miss that process.
At all. And you couldn't use the phone line.
Yeah, bro. Like, get off the internet. I gotta use a phone.
Yep.
I'm in the middle of playing a game or some shit.
Hey, I remember I fucked up our whole computer on LimeWire one day, bro. Boy, I got my ass cut that day, bro.
Try to download on Flicks.
No, I was trying to. What CD I was trying to download? I was trying to download Hot Boys Let 'Em Burn, cause I couldn't go buy that shit. I just found me a LimeWire link to that motherfucker. Bro, my computer blacked out, bro. I don't know what to do. That's my mom's computer, bro. I didn't know what to do, dog. I didn't know what to do, dog. Like, I talk about, like, that shit went black. All I could do is, like, look around, like, like, oh, shit. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I honestly, I was like, oh, shit. Like, I don't know what my mom had on this computer. Like, this might have been her work computer or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck been going on, dog. I got that shit back on, though, but I immediately took LimeWire off that computer, dog. Like, was not playing around with that shit. It's not. But
Yeah, and then I remember they said FrostWire was supposed to be better than
BearShare.
LimeWire. Yeah, BearShare too.
Oh yeah, I remember BearShare. I remember that. Y'all niggas, Drew used to download flicks off them shit.
Hell yeah.
Off LimeWire and shit?
Mhm.
Nah, I couldn't get the flicks off LimeWire.
Yeah, you just had to know what you were looking for. It's like literally like if it had, it would tell you the time, and if it didn't give you a time, then you know it was fake. Like how long the flick is, basically.
Oh yeah. Man, them shit used to take forever to download though, bro. Like a whole day. A whole day in
Couldn't
school,
have
you
shit
wait.
else, yeah. Do it in the morning, go to school, come back, done.
Niggas going to extreme links for porn back then, dog. That's crazy, dog.
And niggas used to bypass the internet in school. Niggas used to get on porn sites.
Oh, I had them proxies, dog.
So when
had them
the administrators caught one of my niggas slacking, like, "Hey, I know what you been on yesterday at the school program." Word.
Caught to get on the school computer, dog.
This
Hey,
man
I
got
ain't fuck
caught
with that
getting on
porn.
shit.
I don't fuck with that porn on school computer.
Nah, fuck that. You
Man
getting
went on
bagged.
Pinky XX.
We used to.
Man's when I let Pinky.
we,
And dog came the next day, but like, "Hey, I know what you been on yesterday at the school program."
I used to go on PickYourShoes.com. I used to go on all the Dragon Ball Z Japanese websites.
Definitely used to get on this site called. What site you said for sneakers?
Pick Your Shoes.
This nigga used to get on this site called Crispy Clean Kicks.
Oh, I remember Crispy Clean Cakes.
Nigga always used to get on that shit.
Yeah, Nice Cakes before it was what it was. That shit used to be like a. I don't know what the fuck Nice Cakes was, but it wasn't what it is now. I remember Nice Cakes, bro. Like I remember
23 is back was the main thing for everybody
23
though.
is back, but yeah, they've been like the main ones, bro. I ain't used to fuck with that porn shit at school. I don't want that ass cutting, dog.
No.
No, real
You
talk.
fucking around get suspended,
Suspended
expelled
for
for some
that
shit
shit,
like
right.
that.
Nah,
Right.
like, that's the ass cut your mom tell your whole family about. Like, let me tell you what I caught this little nigga doing.
Happy
today.
to tell him too now.
Word.
Hey, you know I used to realize about some of my mom and some of my other friends' moms, like, no one used to really tell some stories, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't never happened. I be in the other room, listen to my mom talk to her friends about certain stuff. I be like, bro, I really did not do that. Like, legit lying on the phone, bro. Like, and we used to let that shit ride. It's
Hey,
like
mom, you lying, bro.
lying like a motherfucker, bro. Lying on the phone, telling stories like.
Happened.
No, that did not. Like, I'm literally saying to myself, like, bro, like, when did that happen? Like, that's legit not what happened. Like, I don't know why moms used to do that shit. Like,
Hey, man,
damn.
you got to get that slander, bro. So
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my mom about that one day, for real. I ain't like that shit. Like, why y'all used to do that? Like, just to make time go by? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
That shit was wild.
Either that or they telling your business, man.
Shit whack, man.
But be the main ones. Hey, what happened in this house? Stay in this house. No, it don't, nigga. Because you telling
No,
everybody.
you definitely telling
you telling
everybody
everybody
business.
my business, nigga. Like the fuck. Shout out to moms though, man.
Yeah, definitely. How we feel about Floyd Mayweather daughter?
I know, man. Niggas trying to put all this shit on Floyd and all this
I
other
don't
shit.
think it's on him.
Like saying how obviously he ain't show her worth and all this other.
You know
shit.
that's going to be the first thing to run to, though.
Yeah, and I get it. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. He probably really didn't spend as much time as he should. But from what I see, he spent. Yeah, I'm just going off what I see personally. I say
Like,
might.
and I say this, like, even from experience, like, when a young woman like that is involved in a relationship, like, if she really, like, involved with somebody, like, she gonna do what she gonna do regardless, man. Like, there's only so much a parent probably could do in a situation like that. You only could guide them, but so much or try to instill it in them. So
Yeah.
her mind might already be made up with this man. You see the video he posted yesterday, right? She right back in the man's house.
My thing is this, like, I can't, like, you going back to what I was saying, like, that whole narrative, like, how people are trying to say, like, he was never there, like, I can't really get with that because this man basically, like, gave her everything that she ever wanted, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she used to have, like, Justin Bieber at her parties and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was always at this nigga fights and shit. Like, remember all the kids just be, like, ringside, like, they was there. It's not like, you know, they was just, you know, abandoned kids, like, or just always kept a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, this man always had his kids, you know, front row. He was always like in their lives. So like, I ain't gonna buy that narrative. Nobody try to sell me at all. But it's like you said, man. Like when you young, because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure a lot of young niggas go through this as well. Like once you reach a certain point, it's like you gotta make your own decisions, and sometimes you make bad decisions. You know, growing up, that's probably her thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. I can't blame Floyd for this at all. You know what I'm saying? Just from watching, like, you know how they came up with Floyd, like that man always made sure they was taken care of. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't been like, you know, he wasn't there for them. So I can't really get with none of that, man. Like, I don't know, man. Soon she had everything she wanted growing up and still do. So I don't know. She letting this man call her dad a bitch and all this other stuff. I'm like, what's going on, bro?
Floyd not even gonna entertain that nigga. That's the
Nah.
crazy thing.
Nah.
He's not gonna entertain that. He don't take that shit. Floyd ain't gonna take that shit. But Floyd always been like that though. If you ever listen to any of his interviews, like even with the T.I. situation, he even said, I would never like go to blows over no shit
Too
like
easy.
that. You
That's
know what I'm
too
saying? Like,
easy.
he was like, I'm not gonna fuck up my money, for one.
Or freedom, like.
And number
'cause
two,
he can really hurt a nigga, like.
yeah, exactly. And then number two, he's just like, you know, we talk all this like, you know, coming together, brother shit. What I look like fighting you over that situation.
yeah.
Like, you need to address your lady. But, you know, I'm just saying, Floyd
Nah,
ain't
he
gonna
spent
pay.
nothing but facts on that.
Oh, he
T.I.
right,
shit.
he right.
Nothing but facts, like, cause he even spoke on how T.I. was like, you know, he wanna host all these marches and shit like this, but you know,
You made a song about me.
You say now you
Calling
make a
me a
song
fuck
called
nigga.
you saying that you got a song called "Fuck Niggas," so now it's "Fuck Niggas," but you know, you was just on the interstate with all these people leading this march the other day, so it's like, you know, which one is it? So I don't know, man. But you know, back on you know the whole NBA shit, like that initial like rant was about Kodak.
Okay, yeah, it was. Because Kodak
Because
had...
Kodak made a
he
post on
post-
his Instagram. He was
talking
like,
about he was cooperating.
yeah, it was like NBA fully cooperating. He was like, fully cooperating? Like, what's going on? Like, that ain't, he was like, I got to write you a letter and tie your shoes? I was like, all right, man. Like,
Kodak should have left that one.
yeah,
alone.
Kodak should have left that alone because them two was actually cool before all that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Kodak was just looking to get some steam off that one. Get some attention. He ain't had to say nothing about that.
He ain't had to
shit.
say nothing about that at all.
And he made his own post. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
he ain't had to say nothing about that shit. So I get NBA going off about that shit.
I know, man.
She was right there with him though. She ain't going nowhere, bro.
I ain't go back
did
to
she
the-
really stab a baby mother, or was this just like
From
a
what I'm
female?
hearing, that's one of the baby moms. Like,
How many kids he got?
bro, I got like 5 children, bro.
5 different baby mamas or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, she love that nigga, man. She love
I just
that
don't
nigga.
get it. Like, you have all the money in the world.
Oh, I did see this, and I had retweeted it this morning on the TL because this is a narrative that is kind of funny that a lot of females run with. So this girl said, "Dick is in abundance, ladies. It's not going anywhere. It's free. It's available at any time, night or day. Takes no effort to get some. Please stop fighting over it. Don't be shy and get some more." So this dude retweeting was like, "Women don't fight over dick. They fight over position, territory, and exclusiveness. Keep telling yourselves that you can find dick anywhere. Just a massive fact that you're emotionally attached. It's okay. Let yourself feel those emotions and process them accordingly."
You not a savage.
That's facts, though. A lot of them boys don't like to admit that shit that they emotionally involved. It's the dick. It's the dick that's doing it. But no, like you really like this man. You involved. It's okay.
Drew, you think, Drew?
I heard nothing but balls on that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's all bars. That's all bars.
That's all bars on
That's
that
all
one.
bars. That's all bars right there.
And another thing too, I saw another post. Now that we even talking about this, from this one dude on Twitter talking about, oh, we need our women to teach us,
Oh
how to,
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the AC, the air conditioner nigga, the trill AC.
Yeah, Trill AC. And I was like, bruh, like y'all love to say we.
Like
Talk about
I don't need a
y'all.
woman to teach me that. I don't
You
need
know
a
what I'm saying?
woman
Like
to teach me that.
you said your mother plays a role in that. So like
Right.
that's on you. That's not your lady's responsibility to teach you how to do these things. And y'all love to say we. Stop saying we. Say
Just
y'all.
single yourself out.
Sing
man.
yourself out for that one.
Yeah, you right. The whole notion that niggas is just like these
Inept to like know how to treat a
No, I'm
woman.
about to
Or,
use a different word. Incompetent.
yeah.
Incompetent to feelings and shit like that.
Yeah, like
Emotions.
no.
Like that shit. Nah, y'all niggas need to take accountability for y'all own shortcomings, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Don't
definitely.
place all this because you know what happened.
Have a conversation with your mom.
Women see
around.
videos like that and then they make these blanket statements about all us, and that's not true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that can go both ways. Because I just saw the other video when it was one chick, she was on, I don't know what podcast that was, but she was basically saying how 9 to 5 niggas really not her style. She need a nigga that's going to always have money to do on demand for her when she needs shit.
Which is cool, her preference.
Which is cool, it's her preference, but she gotta be accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? So when all that shit run dry, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to, switch over to the other team when you done either ran
Roll with your preference.
Yeah, roll with your preference. You know what I'm saying? Roll with your preference.
You know what that
and-
remind me of?
What?
That's why I like this show so much. On Insecure. So remember when Molly was dating the league niggas? But she was fucking with the nigga who worked at Enterprise, the dude Jared.
Yeah.
So remember when he called her, he's like, yeah, let's go out. She's like, I'm not looking for no relationship right now.
Right,
Da-da-da.
right, right.
So Issa tried to tell her, like, hey, I thought you was liking Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these league niggas is it. Like, and they fine as fuck, da-da-da.
Yeah, okay.
So remember after when they had the fight at her company party, she went back to this man's house and she was like, I should have learned to just, be happy with you. She's like, oh, that ain't sound right. She's like, what I should have said was, I should have not had my my standards so high. I
Yeah.
should have learned to just be. And dog was like, dog, like I'm tired, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and close the door on her. Like, it's a lot of women out here who be on that shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so don't try to come
I
back.
know.
Don't try to come back and fuck with this 9 to 5 nigga after you done got dubbed by the league niggas. You see what I'm
Hey.
saying? That's the exact same
Mike, what do
correlation.
we say, bro?
Huh?
What do we say? Ain't no U-turns on the
No,
block,
no
bruh.
U-turns on the block.
Once you done made your exit, you got off the interstate.
What's worse is when they fuck with them niggas and shit go rocky, they really make blanket statements and attach it to everybody.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga. We
Because
say
you got to
this
think,
all-
with a nigga like that, he got, like, you just
You're an option.
You're an option, yeah.
You're an option, nigga.
He got a
bro.
lot more, and I'm not
and-
saying 9 to 5 niggas don't have options.
Yeah,
But
it go all
you
levels
expendable.
now, but you really expendable to
Yeah.
a nigga who got more than enough money. You know what I'm saying? And
Because who's to say you not piss him off one day, be like, man, you know what? I'm not really feeling with her this week. I'm gonna just go ahead
driver
and fuck
take
off
her
with
home.
Yeah, on some shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
Driver take her home.
You expendable. You see what I'm saying? But then you want to. That's just like when Lyra had made the post about how black men
never
don't
loved
value-
her.
Yeah, but
Nah,
you gotta
nigga.
know you was
It's
fucking
a
with a certain
nigga-
caliber of niggas who
It's
just
a nigga
thought
right
that you was
now that'll
expendable.
worship your feet, the ground that you walk on, but you would never date that nigga because he's not on a certain status that you're used to, and that's just what it is. Like, nah, and we're not, and we say this all the time. Like women don't date down; they either date up or around, and that's just what it is. We ain't hating. That's just the game. You just gotta, like Mike said, set your grounds and stand on them shit, bro. Don't try to put everybody in on one status now. You know what I'm saying?
Because even when you do that, even as a man, if you do that, like if you have a certain standard and you might have had a shorty that was kind of like, I don't want to use the word less, but she wasn't on the same level as a certain chick you was fucking with, and that chick had you mad, and you go back to try to holler at her, it's like, bro, at the end of the day, like, was you really happy fucking with that person if you trying to now fuck with shorty? Think about that shit.
See, I'm not even gonna give a nigga no excuse, but this is the same reason why I say, you know, we would date more for love before a woman would date more for love. Like women, for the most part, they date more for security. Before,
I can agree with
you know
that
what I'm saying?
somewhat.
So it's like even if
I would say the numbers are higher on the woman's side as far as financial stability
right,
than it is for a
right,
man.
Right.
I mean, you look good, then a nigga just gonna go all gold like
We figure
all day.
everything else. We figure everything else later.
You figure everything
You know
else
what
out
I'm
later.
saying?
Yeah,
But, you know,
I would say the numbers are. It's kind of like flip flop for like the women and men when it comes to shit like that. Because you got niggas like niggas like Berg. Berg say if you ain't got no money,
I can't even.
can't even fuck with you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of niggas who really don't care about the money status of it. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of them don't. Like, you know how many niggas love tricking off?
Yeah.
Tricking off on the chick who ain't got nothing. So it's flip flop when it comes to the male and female aspect of it. So yeah, you right.
But it is some women riders out there too. Now I ain't gonna take it from them neither. But it is some females who that shit don't matter.
Yeah, there's some females that money shit don't matter to them.
But
yeah,
it's like you said, the numbers would show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even just being biased. I'm a man, but I've been in situations where like a lot of shit didn't really matter until it did matter, and you know I can honestly say like I've seen a lot of niggas be in them same situations where it didn't really matter until it was too late too.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I would have to go at us being that we would date. We don't date for, you know, more superficial reasons than women would. So,
hey, the baby is a funny nigga, man.
how he did your girl?
Yes. I thought that shit was so funny. Not saying that she didn't know that's what it was, but the way that he put it out there, that shit was hilarious. Because they made it seem like she was always talking about getting with him and shit like that. So when the man put hashtag, the hashtag was nasty.
That hashtag was crazy.
The hashtag was nasty. With the goat emoji to kind of balance it out.
Then this nigga was like, all right, let me go ahead and social distance myself even more from her. Let me get on live with Raven Simone and flirt with her and try to get in her pocket.
Raven even kind of shut that. She's like, oh, I'm lesbian, so yeah. She did. She did say that.
She did. Then she was like,
she's like, and you got to pay me 15 racks for me to do the little look.
Nigga, I've been working since I've been 3 years old. That's a
Facts.
discount.
That's a discount. I ain't mad at it though. I ain't mad at it.
Hey, she did kind of handle that man with the whole lesbian shit though. That nigga was like, he was like, huh? She probably started nigga eating that food with them gloves on. Was like, nigga, this nigga stupid.
He wildin'.
This nigga stupid.
He was tripping. But for him to put the marketing queen under B Simone,
oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was funny.
That was crazy.
But like, hey, bring that.
Yeah, you
bring
doing
that
too much
back
now.
down.
You post that video.
Let me not think, because then they said something about his baby mama had said something or some shit like that. I don't know. That shit was hilarious.
I ain't know, man, but yeah, that's crazy.
But I did see though, B Simone is doing like a challenge to hit like $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
I salute that. That's a dope challenge. I've been seeing her little journey and shit. I don't follow her, but I saw the little IG video of her for her actions and movement towards that. That's pretty dope. I salute that. That's a pretty dope challenge. I like to see that.
She doing her thing. Now.
Yeah, she doing her thing.
I ain't gonna take that from her.
She do seem like she annoying though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, her.
Nah, like real shit. Like even if that's not her, I'm only taking it for face value. Like, bro, if you really like that, like all the time, I can't take that shit all the time.
Hey, but
bruh.
see, like how we say, when somebody try to go date somebody and they try to go back, so see, like she done got played in public by the baby. I don't want to see her in no more Desi Banks videos now.
I get what context you say that in. That's funny, yeah.
You get what those like? Don't be in no more Desi Banks videos. It's clipped.
Bro, Desi last video about the fast food shit was so
that had.
oh
Hey, I can get
bruh.
some more hours, man. My baby mama tripping.
Need them. Hey, we need that. That shit real. Like, hey, bro, it's coming, dog. Like, relax.
When bro took the food
Mike, I need them 2 Big Macs. Right,
when
man.
bro took the food outside and he was like, "Hey man, what the hell takes so long? Man, this shit backed up, man." Hey, that shit was funny, dog. Hey, niggas saying my dog washed, man. Desi not washed, man.
Who ever said that?
I mean, because they trying to put him in ha-ha class.
No, Ha is washed.
Ha-ha is washed.
He washed. Desi got something that is like
his
a
shit,
staple.
His shit be authentic.
Yeah, his shit be authentic. And his shit ain't never not been funny.
Yeah, his shit ain't. I don't know what niggas. you know, niggas, everybody bored, so everybody's trying to tear everybody down right now. So, nah, my dog Desi is not washed, bro. My dog Desi getting better and better. I do feel like his show should be more active. 'Cause he got a TV show on YouTube. I think his YouTube series it should be doing way more. Of that
Hey, you want to talk about this?
But let me see. What's this? Black people can't have casually. Why they got? Hold up, man.
Why they got Queen Latifah wig like that, man?
Why they put Rihanna with them in the cartoon though? But all right, you want to talk? We can.
No, I was talking about that shit.
Because
That was hilarious though.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ignorant shit I've been seeing on the TL like lately. I just been Euro stepping. So
Is that the most ignorant thing? What's the most ignorant thing that you've seen?
I can't really call it, bro. It's been so much like it's like y'all know better. It's one of those. It's like y'all know better, bro.
The most ignorant thing that ever happened to me on the TL, I'm gonna just go all time. Raven Gomez, was that her name? The girl from Parenthood, the daughter.
I think her last name Gomez, but I don't think that's her first name.
I think
could
it
be
is.
wrong.
It is. I think it is. I don't know.
What'd she say?
Man, she hopped in my DMs. She hopped in my mentions one day because I had tweeted something about the whole, because you know every month like the whole Martin versus Fresh Prince thing go off, and I think I had said something like I wasn't even. You know the shit jokes to us, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But like how I remember you brought it up, like niggas take it way too serious. I think it was one question. It was like, who was fresher out of the two? And niggas was going left with this shit. Like, well, Martin had bills, and I was like, who's fresher, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think I had said something along the lines with Pam and Gina, and basically saying like, you know, at the end of the day, it was all jokes. So niggas is doing too much with all of this, you know, colorism shit. Like niggas try to say Martin was a colorist. He ain't really like dark skinned women.
Oh yeah.
Like what are y'all?
No,
what are
those
y'all?
are jokes.
Those are jokes. So I think she came on my mentions one day, and she said the most blavity shit ever. Like she was basically like, yeah, those are jokes, but the long lasting effects of colorist jokes, they carry on to this day. That's why we're talking about it on Twitter.
Shut
And I had nothing but like 35 and up year old woman in my mentions for like at least 4 to 5 hours that day. Like even after I muted the tweet, like it was like, yeah, you right, Queen. I was like, bruh, why did you quote my fucking tweet and say that?
I don't know. Sometimes it's a lot of people that just want to be fake woke and take shit to the extreme. Like, bruh, like even with the Drake song, right? Like even with Tootsie Slide, I don't fuck with the record, but there's no reason why niggas should be doing deep dives about Tootsie Slide.
Hold on, who doing deep dives about a dance record?
I'll show it to you right now.
you like the shit or you don't like it. Ain't really too much who deep diving about that? That's a TikTok like. You know, I don't think he should have dropped that shit at all, honestly, but I leave it at that. Like, I'm not doing the whole niggas doing threads on this shit.
My thoughts on Drake's latest track, Tootsie Slide. Tootsie Slide is a result of an artist becoming complacent. Drake knows for a fact that people will eat up anything as long as it has his voice on it. Drake can do a lazy delivery well, but he sounds so uninspired. I can't believe this is the same man who made 5 a.m. in Toronto. The instrumental is a void of personality as Drake here. I'm going to say that again. The instrumental is a void of personality as Drake here. I can't remember the last time I seen someone so clearly prioritize profit over artistry as much as this. Like we just didn't get Chicago Freestyle and When to Say When like 3 weeks ago. Like everybody should know. It's one of those like we know what the play is here. Why is it a deep dive? But nobody says nothing about old boy from the West Coast. So I would just leave it at that. I would just leave it at that. Like we just ain't hear this man doing the MC Bitsy flow on a damn leak.
Why that man bar Drake up like that? And he ran the bar back. And niggas, let me say this again.
This shit was wild, bro. Like,
hey, either you like that shit or not, man. Like I don't like this shit personally.
I ain't fucking
that
with
shit should not be on the album at all.
I don't think it's gonna be on the album. That's the thing. Like it's a TikTok record. Like I know what the play is on that. Like
I think Drake bigger than doing shit like that though. Honestly, in my opinion, that's why I don't fuck with that shit. It's like, nigga, you don't have to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not that bored, my nigga. But at the end of the day, I'm not doing no deep dives on this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, either you
To me, like I'm not surprised that he did it. Like, it's kind of like I'm not saying it's the exact equivalent to the song, but it's like in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that wasn't that
Hotline Bling type shit. I'm not saying he made those songs for it to be dance crazes. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
there's like, he's always gonna have something that's gonna have a dance trend to it over the last couple years. Like, that's just his thing. Like,
niggas been getting on him and Jeezy for their TikTok antics, man.
yeah, I saw the. I didn't really see it. So what is Jeezy got a dance or something, or he was just acting out?
He
some
was
crazy
on.
shit?
He was doing a dance off of. He was in TikTok doing. He was TikTok. He was in a grocery store doing a TikTok video to one of the songs off the 2020 Pyrex Vision shit.
It was like a dance, or he was just doing it himself.
He was just in there fooling around
Oh,
to the
okay.
song. And niggas was like, "Hold on, this is nigga that gave us 1-on-1," and I was like, "All right, now."
I wonder if Freddie Gibbs said something about that.
Well, Freddie Gibbs did. He did.
He
say
did.
something.
I figured. Freddie, any opportunity he got to clock in on Jeezy, he gonna
At
do
this
it.
point, it's like, all right, Freddie, like we get it. Like you don't fuck with
Jeezy don't be paying him no attention.
Jeezy never paid a nigga. Like, that's the thing. Like,
But you know what? I honestly feel like the way Jeezy handling Freddie Gibbs is like, he got love for that nigga.
yeah, I've never seen him speak bad about
Nope.
Freddie in public. So
Nope.
it's like, obviously, Freddie and his feelings about something.
Yeah.
So I don't,
Dog, that one video when Dog was going in on Jay Versace had me crying.
Oh, talking about Wretch?
That shit was hilarious. I'm like, bro, like you really going off on this rant and Dog just sitting there like,
Called that nigga. He said, "You got my auntie scarf on, nigga."
like I'm like, why is this? And Jay Versace just sitting there like, okay.
Nigga said, all Jay Versace said is because Wretch flipped the camera and his finger was in the thing. He was like, nigga, look at your thumb, like look at your fingernail, like you a dirty nigga. And that nigga was laughing at that, like, but yeah, I don't know, man. That Wretch is a wild dude, man.
Mm-mm.
You should follow him on Instagram. He got one of the more entertaining lives going
Check
on
it
right
out.
now.
I'll check it out. But yeah, man. I think the most ignorant one probably old girl Amanda Seals talking about what Jesse did was noble.
Oh my!
That probably was the most ignorant one.
She did on national TV.
Yeah, national TV. Yeah, that probably was the most. Yeah,
That was disgusting.
and she doubled down on it on Twitter. So yeah, or Instagram TV, whatever.
Dog,
that shit was.
that's like 3 major strikes against her. One that
Myron Rule,
Rowe.
and she probably got some others. But,
No, her dad was a racist cop in New York. Used to beat her dad white.
Oh, she's mixed.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
her dad was beating niggas ass in New York. Like her dad got like a
makes
laundry
sense
list.
now.
Her dad got like a laundry list of complaints against him. Like they went and did a deep dive on her people. Like
Oh, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Cause I thought she was like just straight.
nah,
black.
her dad white.
Her dad white.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jokey. Jokey. That had to have been
Nah, that shit she did on was that The View?
That was the view. Yeah.
That was
Even if
disgusting.
it was the fact that he still was able to bring it to. No, we don't. No, you don't do that.
that was disgusting.
And I seen that nigga singing on some shit the other day. Like,
Yeah, get him outta
sing on
here,
my
bro.
TL, man. I don't want to see it.
You know he's supposed to be back in court, but like, everything shut down, so he can't.
He's already getting an ounce of our time in 2020. I ain't really trying to get on that nigga.
But
to
I'm
be honest
saying,
with
you
Yeah.
know, like they supposed to be taking him back to court,
Oh, okay.
but you know,
The only thing I need to hear from that nigga is justice being served. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing I need to hear from that nigga, bro. Dead ass, bro. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
Oh Lord, dog. Oh my God. Hey, what you know? What's
Dead ass, man.
Oh my God, dog. I don't know why the fuck that's so funny to me, dog. Oh my God. But you know what's crazy though? Harvey Weinstein or whatever. This nigga got locked up right before everything shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesse's case was coming up. So his case was like the next week. So this nigga probably would have got locked the fuck up too, like in jail during the fucking pandemic, dog.
And caught that shit. Double whammy.
Oh, you in your bag. Hey, this nigga Mike crazy, dog.
Just saying, bro. Speaking facts, bro. Like,
Oh my god.
shit nasty with this shit. You see a lot of people like. I think Tax went live the other day. He dropped a note on Instagram talking about like they condition inside the prison. And they talking about how they won't let people who got charges for rape and murder and shit like that. They won't let them out. And Tax is basically like who are you to judge? Like these are charges. Like what happened to being, innocent for proven guilty and shit. Like
Right.
the CEOs are coming in and out like. How we know they don't already got it and they pass it to us. We're not being protected. We still humans at the end of the day. And that man said being in prison is just like
Being in
you've
your
been
grave
being
already.
in the grave, but just watching the world go around. Like he's like, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of like living like within these conditions. Like
He even said
seeing
that
the
somebody either in his cell or in the cell right next to him.
oh, he had to find his mom.
Yeah.
His mom died. He couldn't get out.
He was supposed to be out.
He was supposed to be
But
out
they-
for
they
something
pushed-
small too.
They pushed his probation back. He was supposed to be out a month earlier. So had he been out a month early, he probably could have spent some time with his mom before.
A lot of people are not being able to see they loved ones die. Like
They don't got no visits.
no visits in the hospital right now. They don't
Yeah,
want people
in
in
the
and out.
jail.
They don't even want you going to hospital for something small. That's how serious this shit is right now. Like, but yeah, shout out to Tax, man. Like, I wasn't able to catch his full live, but he sounded like he in good spirits.
He went on live for real.
Yeah, he went on live 5 p.m. Friday or Thursday. That was,
How'd he go on live?
but he was on live.
Kodak been on live also, isn't it? From
How
jail.
the fuck these niggas going on live?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think these niggas be tweeting, so if they tweeting, they probably got access to go live and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he went live. He even went live with Miko Grimes,
Oh, okay.
because
Okay.
they real cool.
Yeah.
So talking about that, it's 6ix9ine got out.
And you know what? I thought that was a joke at
Yeah.
first. Like
and the
this
city
nigga's
press
really
reported
out,
on that,
like-
so I should. Yeah, he's out.
Cause that was on April Fool's Day, so I was like, hold on, is this a joke or y'all being like? Cause even I asked you, I was like, dog, you dead ass? Like, are you for real?
In the city press, bro. Yeah, he's out. He's on house like
Yeah,
he's
he's
reduced
not
to
gonna be off house. Like he'll be officially free in August.
Something like
He
that,
gotta
yeah.
do supervised provision.
He got out because he got asthma.
Yeah.
So what happened was, the judge said I didn't have authority to let this man. You had to go to courts, and they went to the Supreme Court, and it's like, no, we don't have the authority. The judge has to make that call. So then they finally were like, hey, the courts told us that you had you can do this. So based off his asthma condition, they was able to let him go, so he don't get the COVID-19.
But the thing to me is because they're saying he got 4 months supervised. Like,
Yeah.
so he was going to get out before December. 'Cause
No,
they saying-
it was already set for August.
Oh, okay. Cause
He was gonna get out of jail, physically out of jail in August.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah.
So it went from what? His initial sentencing was what, like?
Till like December or something like that.
No, I'm talking about like the big time, like because before he,
Oh, like 60 something, 50. He was facing
okay,
all those
it
times.
went from that,
Hey, then
then
he
it went to
cooperated.
15, and then it not even a year.
Time served. And with the time served.
That's crazy.
And they added another year. So his time was initially supposed to be December, and then it got pushed back to August.
That's crazy.
So he
That's
got time
wild.
served plus a year.
Hey, all I'm saying is this, man. The first nigga that collab with this nigga, know what you're signing up for.
It can't. Well, if it's a pop dude, it won't matter.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna matter.
But if it's within rap,
yeah, that's what
it depends on who the rap person is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The first nigga collab with this nigga,
Because he signed a multi-million-dollar deal.
yeah, they say he already working on 2 albums, a Latino album and a rap album.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Can't say I'm surprised, though. And he's going to go untouched, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think nobody touching it. Niggas talk all this shit. Nobody's gonna do nothing to him, bro. He's the biggest he's the biggest informant. Like you can't just publicly kill this nigga. Like you know, so you can't do that to this nigga.
He
Like
going to troll like a motherfucker when he get back on Instagram. And all his fans miss him. It's gonna be a big troll session.
I'm glad Chief Keef ain't follow none of that shit up, bro.
Chief didn't pay that man no mind.
Yeah, I'm glad he ain't follow none of that shit up, bro. Like all that goofy shit.
Honestly,
like,
Chief looked like he been chilling over the last couple years. To be
he
honest,
has
with you.
been. He been staying out of trouble. He ain't doing nothing. He's dropping his music.
But I think niggas know what time it is with Chief. You gotta think, how long we known Chief now? Since what? He's 16, 17?
about 15, 16.
Yeah, so niggas know.
I don't even think he's 25 yet.
Chief might not be 25. I think he was 17 in 2012. So he might be 24.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a young nigga, man. And he been shooting at the police.
I don't is young boy even 23 yet?
NBA?
Yeah.
Nigga like 20, 21. Nigga was born like what, 99? 2000, something like that.
That's crazy. Like, and already got 5 BMs, bro. Like, nah, man. Money or not, like, I can't do that, bro. Not at 20.
That shit
That's a lot of churn, bro.
It's a lot of churn. For
I mean,
real.
you got the money to take care of it, so.
Tory Lane's been killing his Instagram.
Hey, you see DJ Duffy on her shit?
Yes, sir.
Good Lord, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
I have forgot about Duffy for a little second.
DJ gigs paying well.
Tory been killing his thing on. I think him and did we talk about his battle with French? I didn't even watch that shit. I didn't even want to see it, but I think they had a hit battle.
Oh, they did?
I think they did. Yeah.
Why?
French might have got on. I don't know. I don't think either of them got like 20 hits anyway, a piece. So I don't know.
I don't think neither one of them got 20 hits, no.
But French don't even be the biggest nigga on his hit records.
He plays Stay Scheming?
You know what I'm saying? I think he did.
Hey, that was an underrated verse, bro.
I be skipping that bitch every time.
Why you don't like French Montana, bro?
I don't like him on that song. He hasn't taken anything seriously since Mac and Cheese 2, bruh. Like, this is gonna be real. Like, his biggest record since then, he don't be the biggest nigga on his. Pop that, he's not the biggest nigga on that record. The shit with Ray Sherman, he made. Who was it? Was it Jimmy? Or is it the other nigga?
What's the nigga name?
That was like the biggest song of the summer last year or the summer before.
Yeah, Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Yeah.
He's not the biggest nigga on his hit records.
I mean, bro, just on the chorus though.
He don't be the nigga that make the record of those, what I'm saying. Like when you hear Chief Keef, when you hear French Montana on them records, he don't have nothing significant of the record. He just on it. He's not the person who makes the record. I'm not telling no lies here. I'm just being real.
So that's the only thing you hold.
It's like, people say Ty Dolla $ign always sound like a feature on his own songs. Kind of like some shit like that.
Damn, Ty.
It's not a knock. Ty fire.
Yeah, Ty.
But he do sound like a feature on his own songs. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird like that. It just is what it is. Maybe because Ty's so used to getting on other people's songs. When you hear his songs, it's kind of like, damn, my nigga, like, you sound like a feature on your own shit.
You right.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't argue that.
But French, yeah, he gonna have some of the hits over him. So, yeah, man. Any more Instagram shenanigans we gonna see over this quarantine time. So
We talking about high niggas who had the high view counts. Tory been having like 300K on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all of Toronto, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Basically. He be having everybody on. He had Thug on there, Drizzy on there.
Shout out my nigga Wiz, too, because he shut down Amber Rose. She gonna hop on the nigga shit because he tapped in on Tory Live. She gonna comment, "Where's my child?"
Didn't he show him?
My nigga Wiz went like this. Boop. The fuck wrong with you? I'm a king. My son is right under me. Fuck
I don't know why
about.
they like doing shit
Yeah,
like
you
that, bro.
trying
That
to
shit
be
corny.
Like you could have sent a text if you wanted to be like that.
I can
like,
see Lyric Galore doing some shit like that on live. Like if P was on live, oh, where's my daughter at?
P would probably be like, all right, we're gonna block Lyra right and boop. I'm gonna block her right now.
I can see P saying some shit like, oh, she's right here, away from them lines. Right here. Right here. Relax.
Come on, dog.
Relax.
Don't slander black women, Mike.
I ain't saying a black woman.
Mike in his bag today, dog.
It's an alley-oop, though. Like, it's easy. I can see her doing some shit like that, though.
Yeah, my child with me and not buy that cocaine. Hey, that's wild,
Shout
bro.
out to Lyra, though,
Hey,
man.
but you
It's
know
all
what's
love.
crazy, though? She got so much leeway for that. Let's talk about that. No, because we didn't talk about that at first.
I really don't want to talk too much about it, but you're right.
She
Because if
gotta-
it was a nigga, he would be getting killed to this day.
Exactly.
Anything he say, it could be anything about a great album or he had good sales.
He did cocaine by his. She was pregnant doing cocaine.
That's nasty. Did she try to downplay it, say some shit like, "Oh, I never did no line off nobody's body," or some
she
shit
said
like
I
that?
did. She said, yeah, I did my cocaine, but I wasn't no hoe or nothing like that or something. I'm like, bro, what?
That's not something you should be announcing.
Hold on, dog. What? So you did do the cocaine. That's all. That was my initial point. I didn't ask for none of the extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got no words.
All right, man. Because we about to go left. What's next, man?
Oh, I really got nothing else, man. Like, that's
Hey, man,
pretty much about it, man.
ESPN broke my heart last night. They played the 2010 Game 7 NBA Finals, man.
They played y'all's the one before, though. The 8,
yeah,
the
they
2008.
did. Yeah.
Y'all niggas y'all won that shit by what, 36, 38?
We ran them niggas off the court. It was
Yeah.
like 131.
Like, I think in the third quarter, y'all was up 78 to 46 or some shit like that.
we ran them niggas up out of there.
That's crazy.
We secured that NBA that championship that year.
You know what game don't get talked about?
What?
Between y'all rivalry? Game 4, 2008. Y'all niggas was getting y'all head bust by like 23 in game 4. And y'all came back and won.
Yeah.
Y'all went up 3-1.
Yeah.
And then they won game 5 because, of course, they had. And then
They had to win that.
y'all ran them off the court game 6. But that
Yeah.
game 4 was
a pivotal
crazy.
game.
Y'all niggas was getting y'all head waxed and came back and won that bitch. I was like, wow. I remember that shit, watching that shit back in 08. I'm like, damn, they about to tie this shit up. Nope. Turn the TV back on. I'm like, oh, they done got this shit down to 7.
Yeah.
L. You done fucked up. You done let them get it under 10. It was over.
Paul got hot. Rhea got hot.
Ooh.
Yeah. I remember that game. Yeah.
I'm surprised we ain't played game 5 yet between the Heat and Celtics in 2012. That was a good game. That was when Paul hit that dagger.
You couldn't tell. Listen, I say this You could not tell me that we wasn't
like it was
going back
yesterday.
to the finals, bro.
I remember like it was yesterday.
I watched this shit. I was watching this shit live.
We was on True to Your Soul and watching that shit. And my TV was right here, and I was on my phone on True to Your Soul. Simultaneously, Mo was like, "Hey, did y'all just see Paul Pierce splash in the bitch face?" I was like, "Oh, this shit here about to go crazy." JT was silent.
Hey,
Silent.
hey, when Paul went, I was like, "Oh, that's money." That's all
I
money.
really thought that shit was over, bro.
He was
Like,
shooting bad that game.
You was going back to Boston game 6? No, but LeBron tapped in, man. They just literally watched this nigga play basketball, felt like.
I never felt so let down by my team before. That we had a
Oh, you was ready too. You had your Arizona tea. You had your Chinese food.
we was
My dog was ready, Drew.
like we had
My dog had the whole thing set up, ready to go. My dog was eating good.
like Drew, like you don't understand. Like we had like a cakewalk back to the finals. We would have played OKC that year. We was gonna win that in 5 games.
You think so?
We was gonna win that in 5 games of experience. Now they was gonna give us a run now, but 5 games, I feel we could have handled it in 5 games, maybe 6. I ain't gonna play the. I'll say 6. No 7 games though. They win in 2 and that's it.
I don't know. I can't call it. I think y'all would have got him, but I think it's 6 or 7.
I'm giving them 6 off just them having KD and Harden and Russell still. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that one.
But you know
But that series there,
that game 6,
that
man,
game
is
6
like.
was nasty.
I mean, cause niggas know I went against LeBron, but y'all know LeBron my favorite athlete. Period. Like
Yeah.
at that point, I'm just like
I mean, he op. He opposition.
he was an op. He was an
Yeah.
op. But it's just like, and even me watching that game, I was like, damn, this nigga's carving us the fuck up, bro. Like by the time that third quarter started, I was like, oh, these niggas they done checked out. No, seriously, like, just watching the body language, I was like, man, these niggas done checked out. Then the next year, we had D Wade just Euro stepping all around us and shit in the playoffs. Like we was in Miami getting embarrassed, bro. Like I was like, oh, it's over with now. KG, the legs been gone from KG had no more legs.
Y'all was up game 7 too.
Huh?
Y'all was up game 7 too.
Oh
in
yeah,
Miami.
we was. Yeah, and we lost. We lost. We still lost. But I'm just saying, like the next year in the playoffs when we caught the Heat, we was getting embarrassed in Miami, bro. Like D Wade just, I don't know where D Wade unlocked the whole nother Euro step
Oh,
back.
no. 2011, y'all played the Heat, and y'all lost like 4-1. 2012, y'all went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
The next year, that's when y'all played the Knicks, and they tried to play y'all on the black
With the all black shit.
with the all black shit for the funeral. Try to get the sweep. Yeah.
That was disrespectful because we had niggas like who was on the Knicks, man? Like who was the nigga
JR,
name?
Carmelo.
No, it was a nigga on the Knicks. Was it Jared Jeffries? He wore black and he wore the Royal Ones.
Oh, I don't know
During
who it
that
was.
series.
I don't know who it was.
It was a light skinned nigga, bro. Was it? I think it was Jared Jeffries, bro.
I can't call it.
These niggas, when I saw that shit, these niggas was in the TD Arena. They bust that corner with the all black on. I was like, all right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is this, bro? That's the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen, bro. Have they been to the playoffs since then?
Knicks? No. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2013.
For 7 years. That served them right.
They lost the second round to Indiana.
You know what? Because I say, I'll never like ever even look at the Knicks again, and that's the reason why. Like they really tried to play us like that, bro. Like that all black shit was disrespectful, bro. That funeral shit was disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They beat us though, but
Yeah, they did in 5, but they really wanted that sweep.
they want that sweet
Yeah,
bad.
they want
Like
that
that
sweet
all
bad.
black shit was amazing. That was a big.
That was a Sunday too. Yeah, that game 4 was
Like,
a Sunday.
they was trying to like
Yeah,
do the most, bro. I was like, oh, these niggas is going.
JR, Carmelo. Who else was on that team that year? Novak. Steve Novak.
Novak.
They was killing from 3 that year though.
Yeah, they was.
They had a good team.
It was Novak and the other light skinned dude that
Was Raymond Felton on that team?
Raymond Felton was on that team. Cause they went. Was Amari still there? Cause that was the next round when they got their ass bust in Miami when Baron Davis was still playing with them with the Knicks.
No, they got their ass bust by Miami in 2012.
Was that the year that Baron Davis like knee fell apart?
That was 2012.
All right.
Oh, and Shump.
And Shump, yeah.
Shump came back 2013 too and was he was in his bag. When that nigga caught that alley off I was like, oh, the Knicks, Then JR had the little half court shot game 1 versus y'all. Yeah. I was like, oh, they trying to go back. But they got knocked out by Indiana in 7 the next round.
Shout out Paul George and them boys, man, for handling their business, man. Fuck the Knicks, bro. That's why the Knicks didn't get KD. That's why the Knicks didn't get Kyrie.
Nobody wants to go there.
That's why the Knicks didn't get Zion. And eventually, RJ Barrett gonna get big enough to where he don't want to play for y'all no more because he know y'all a failure as an organization.
Nobody wants to be like they legit have. So all this New York mantra shit is dead. Y'all tried to sell in 2011. 2014, you got Melo back. Even then, you still couldn't get nobody to go there. And then now it's like y'all keep trying to sell New York City. Nobody wants to play for the Knicks. How did Brooklyn Nets get KD and Kyrie over y'all?
Phil Jackson couldn't even save y'all.
Them niggas even. The thing with the Nets too, they didn't even have the picture plan in them. I think they already had that shit set in stone.
Yeah.
Because it didn't take them long. They signed like, 30 minutes in the free agency? Yeah.
That was like the first moves.
They was like, all right, fuck the Knicks. We going to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the first New York basketball news in free agency.
And the Nets got them.
Hey man, fuck
They
the Knicks.
ain't been Brooklyn for what? 7 years? It ain't even been 10 years yet.
It ain't been 10 years. They came 2013.
Spike, you should be a Nets fan. You from Brooklyn, like
Hey, he should.
But
They
I
done-
get it.
They
I
done-
get it.
They done did him dirty, so fuck them boy, bro.
I get it. You from Brooklyn, but he loyal. I understand it. So we got anything else, man? That's about it.
I'm good, man.
I'm gonna try to give me
Drew-
some Bojangles later, man.
What you
Drew
got?
came in here with some Bojangles.
Bow time.
That shit that smelled good.
Oh, it's bow time today?
Yeah, I'm
that's
fucking
what,
with that.
that's what
Give me a
niggas want?
sausage biscuit.
Had to get that butter biscuit with strawberry jelly.
Oh, you just want plain biscuit on them today.
Every 20 minutes, they fresh.
Oh, okay. Every 20 minutes. Is it like that in Orangeburg? Because I got some stale biscuits in Orangeburg.
It's Orangeburg, by the
Orangeburg catching strays, isn't it?
Oh, Orangeburg gonna always catch strays. Hold on, man. Shout out to the shorty who did the TikTok video when they do the whole
Greenville, Charleston.
what's the best city in their state, and this she gonna eliminate Charleston because she from Greenville.
Oh, that's what that was. So that's why the static been like that on the TL.
Yeah, like what's going on? Like, I've never heard nobody say, "Hey, I'm going to Greenville for my travel leisure." If
I thought it was a consensus that Charleston like was the city, or
is.
Columbia be still trying to claim
It is, but you know, niggas be trying to go against the grain. I never understand it. Like, for one, we don't be bothering nobody unless we're bothered. So it's like, you know, like back when like niggas was doing the most with the whole Meg concert last year, and we was like, hold on, bro, like y'all talk about other shit now. Like, y'all talk about the concert, that's cool, but y'all using this to cheap shot Charleston. We ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Not when y'all gotta come in for y'all flavor anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we not doing that. Be respectful. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's ever said I'm going to Greenville. So on that note, Charleston runs South Carolina. Facts.
So that's it.
For real, man.
Shout out to y'all, man. You know, always tuning in. YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes. You know how to get at us. You know, Twitter, Instagram. What else?
YouTube.
Yeah.
You say YouTube?
Yeah, I say YouTube.
All right.
All those platforms. All those.
Subscribe to all that. Follow all us. Retweet it. Share it. Do all that, man. Facebook. Everything. You feel me? So, like I say on every episode, man, if you hear anything that gets in your feelings, you feel some type of way, always remember.
We just some messages.
And we out.